And he knows that the lower courts cannot carte blanche stop him, which hugely increases the power of the executive.
Yeah, look, this is a great week for him, not just because of this ruling, but earlier in the week, the Supreme Court handed him the ruling on being able to deport illegal immigrants to third-party countries, essentially. So he's on a little bit of a winning streak in the courts right now. And you know what a lot of Republicans are saying is, nope, we're not tired of winning yet. This happened. The stock market's at a record high. He brokered the ceasefire in the 12-day war. Peace broke out between Rwanda and the Congo. I mean, gas prices are at a 4-year low for the summer. I mean, win after win after win. And this particular one is the most important because these individual judges had been, I think, unfairly stopping the president from governing. He won the election. They didn't. We don't have 600 presidents. We have one president. And now he's going to be able to actually govern. And so you could make an argument that this week or the last 2 weeks, the best week or 2 weeks of his entire presidency. Justice Kagan actually gave an interview and said out loud what a lot of conservatives have been saying this year, which is that how can it be that an individual district court judge can issue a nationwide injunction and effectively grind a presidency to a halt and take years and years and years for it to go through the process. Now, she obviously voted the other way this time around. I wonder what caused her to change her opinion.
Can I just ask a question, though? I mean, it's a question to you and to you, because a lot of people are trying to figure
well, whatever it takes to say Donald Trump is wrong. I guess that's what people will do. Well, even today.
But genuinely, maybe you could argue that this is a negotiating tactic that is working fine. But the truth is, Trump is in fact backing down, and the markets have calmed because of that.
Yeah, he's doing what he thinks he needs to do with individual situations. And look also what's happening with individual companies. We had reshoring announcements this week. General Electric in my home state of Kentucky decided to reshore a bunch of jobs. The CEO of General Electric said the current policy environment is why we're doing it. So they're bringing a whole bunch of jobs from overseas back to the United States. You have announcement after announcement after announcement on top of these great gains in the market. Look, maybe sometimes the answer is, hey, maybe it's working. Maybe it's working.
But it's not.
But if you tell me you're going to do 10 things and you do one of them and you keep claiming victory and the other 9 are just coming down the...
What about the economy are you unhappy about today?
Go to me personally, because I could easily go into the
what about
another
the market
bigger picture problem here?
Well, wait a minute. The market. Hold on one second. Just on the market. Wait a minute. When the market was plummeting, the market didn't matter. But today the market is good, so now it matters. And this is the double talk we're talking about. It's like the reason why people are hesitant to be like, yes, this is good, Donald Trump, because y'all don't do it either. People are not being honest brokers on these things. People who voted for Donald Trump as working class Americans are still struggling today as they were on November 5th. That is a fact. So they don't care that those arrows on that paper are green. Just like you told me they didn't care when those arrows were red.
Look. We have low gas prices right now. We have jobs coming back to the United States. We have inflation rates slowing.
You sound like me on November 4th.
I mean, we have a lot of
and that was the day before the election,
we have a
and
lot
we lost.
Of positive green shoots in the economy, and you don't seem to want to acknowledge it. It's kind of working.
I don't think there's any driving force or narrative that we can grab onto about what his trade strategy really is.
I can educate you if you'd like.
Please do.
Number one, we already have a deal with Great Britain. Number two, we're dealing strongly with the Chinese, and those conversations are where they are. Number three, all these other conversations are ongoing, and it's more than just the tariff rates. It's the non-tariff trade barriers that they're trying to get right. A lot of countries do things that make it very difficult for U.S. companies to do business. So they have put a lot of balls in the air here, and you can't deny the results. And even economists now who are predicting gloom and doom are having to admit maybe, one guy even said this week, maybe Trump outsmarted us on this. And today, just today, the stock market hit a record high. So it seems to be working out, and the driving force is we're getting better deals for America, better deals for American workers, and we're not being taken advantage of anymore.
I haven't heard of the deal yet.
Scott, he is the commander-in-chief, but there are military experts, there are people in his cabinet that he trusts, or else we wouldn't have a cabinet, right?
With all due respect, if the commander-in-chief sends B-2 bombers halfway around the world to eradicate the nuclear program of another country,
you
expect the commander-in-chief to give a report to the American people. That's number one. Number two,
which he did. He did that.
On the issue, global issue, macro issue in the Middle East, look what's happening. The ceasefire is holding. Apparently, Israel and Syria are on the brink of a peace treaty. Apparently, we're on the brink of expanding the Abraham Accords. I think what you see happening right now is that you've weakened the head of the terror octopus to the point where the rest of the region is finally looking at a future where maybe there will be peace in the Middle East, and maybe Israel is not facing terrorism on its borders every single day. This is a good thing.
Okay, so Joel, I'll ask you again, as I did